Have you got a Power Wheels car that the battery is just giving up? It won't run the car anymore, and the battery charger, the so-called smart battery charger, won't even start a charge on that battery? Today we're going to go past that mystery. We're going to see if we can get some more life out of that battery for free. Hey everybody, Dave Johnson here with AggressiveFun. Today we're going to go through looking at one of these Power Wheels batteries that the battery charger says it's dead, it's gone, there's no life in this whatsoever. Just go buy another brand new battery for $60 to $80. Well, that seems pretty extreme to me, and today we're going to check out the battery charger, we're going to check out the battery and see exactly what we can get out of this battery without spending any more money. So let's go to the bench. Okay, on this Power Wheels, we obviously have the standard Power Wheels battery, standard connector. You plug that baby in. Everybody knows how to do that. We're just checking out. When you go to press it, battery's dead. It's not going to do anything. So let's check what voltage this battery has on it. And you can see the two terminals there, and they're sticking out so that me, with my handy little voltmeter, we've got plus over here, minus over here. Says it's about 5.2 volts, which is a really good sign, because if you've had this thing and it went totally dead and you went through winter with it where there was really cold weather, there's the chance that the coldness could have definitely physically, chemically damaged the battery so it won't charge again. This is a good sign, the fact that it has some voltage on it. But the issue is that this charger won't start up charging if the voltage on the battery is too low. Which, that's what I was saying before, is it's kind of the manufacturer's way of saying, we don't want to mess with your battery, go buy a new one and pay somewhere between $60 and over $80 for a new one. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to check this out real quick. We'll verify that the blinking red light comes on that indicates that this charger is not going to start up and do its job. If we can get it untangled. Okay. So there's an indicator right here in this corner, and if you've used these before you already know this, but solid red indicates that it's charging, so everything is good. Flashing green is ready for use. Solid green is 100% charged. Flashing red is the battery is bad or it's the wrong type. So you plug this in, it's all keyed, so you can only put it in there one way. Well, that presents a different problem if that's the case. Well, let's do what we were going to do here with our handy dandy benchtop supply. What we'll do with this guy is, it is a variable supply. Turn it on here, it'll show the voltage here. We want this to be just over 12 volts because that's the voltage of the battery. And these supplies, the nice thing about these supplies is they have current limiting. We could adjust it here, but the maximum that this can do is 2 amps. The maximum that the charger was rated for is 2.5 amps. So we're going to leave it on max for a minute, and you'll see this little red LED come on when it hits that maximum. The nice thing about gel cell batteries is they self-regulate. So as the battery charges, the internal resistance goes up, which makes less current flow until it's fully charged. And once it's fully charged, it goes into a trickle mode, and it doesn't allow, the resistance is high enough that it doesn't allow much current to flow at all. They're really cool, very easy to charge. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to get this battery to go above the 5 volts that is on it now and get above that threshold. Since our charger didn't actually even turn on, the problem here may not be the battery at all. It may just be that the charger is bad and doesn't charge the battery anymore. Now these terminals on this battery, you can see down in there that we showed before, these two guys, I can definitely get to them with these alligator clips. So I'm going to apply ground to this, the one on this side that's negative, and I'm going to put the plus on this other side. Now when I do, you'll see this supply, that red LED is going to go on or not. And if you look at the current, well, it's only taking a half an amp, a little under half an amp. So we didn't have it set that low. If we did, you'd see you can limit it at whatever you want. But since it's such a low amount, we'll just let it do its maximum thing. This is it showing or indicating to me that this battery is probably good. And we'll let it go for a little while here, let it charge. As it charges, this amount of current flow will decrease, as I was saying before, because as the battery charges, the internal resistance goes up, less current flows, and then it goes into basically a trickle charge mode once it's completely charged. Okay, let's see. We've left this on here for a little while. Let's see what we get as far as our voltage. 11.55. So not quite a full charge, but it is charged, or it is charging. And the real test here to determine if this battery is good is to see if this will move with it. So we'll put it back in there. Here's the big test. Put it in reverse. Works like a champ. So what we discovered here is this battery is fine. Saved $60–80 plus the shipping on that. Don't need to purchase a new battery. It's the charger that went bad. And if you don't have that light show up on the charger down here in this corner, if this light doesn't come on and indicate one of these things, the charger's bad. I'd tear into this, and we probably will, but I can't unscrew it. I've got to break the plastic housing apart. So really all I need to do, you can find another charger online for, even on Amazon, for $14.99, and that's with free Prime shipping if you've got Prime. Once you have that charger, this guy will be 100%. I ordered the charger, a new charger. They had them on Amazon. They're only $14.99. It's not, for that price, it's obviously not the original charger that has the indicator on it and whatnot, but it has the appropriate connector. This thing will plug right in, and this should do the job. So we will plug this in like so, and I'll plug this guy into AC power. We'll let it charge overnight and see how it does. Okay, back again. Let's see how we did. This was charged all night, and have the handy dandy meter here. Hopefully you can see that. And we've got 13.10 volts, so that's perfect. The cells, since they're not, it's the nature of battery cells, they aren't exactly a volt, so being over 13 volts is perfect. So we'll put it in the car and see how it runs. So we're back to the car, battery compartment. We'll slide this baby in where it goes, plug it in, keep our fingers crossed. Is the power there? This is in reverse. Oh yeah. This is forward. Yep, we got the power. That's the fix. New battery, charger. Battery was fine. So hopefully that was helpful. There's another technique. When the battery gets down below a certain amount, the charger won't charge it. And if I can get that condition to happen with a set of batteries and charger, I'll do another video that shows that particular thing. In that case, you use a benchtop supply like I've shown here, to get the voltage up high enough that then the charger will kick in and do its normal thing. So if it sat over the winter like I was mentioning before and the battery voltage dropped far enough or low enough, then the charger won't let it charge at all. It'll just say, in its smart ability, it'll just say that that battery's bad, when in fact it may just need a higher initial charge so that the charger can actually kick in and do its normal job. So keep that in mind. If you have a bad battery, you may want to figure out how to get a charge put on that battery, and then it's like having extra use of that battery for free. It may last you another summer. Maybe it won't last very long because it's not in very good shape overall, but at least you may get some more use out of it. So hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for watching. As always, let's go find some great ideas, make some awesome products. See you next time.